Good afternoon, oh good evening, Ring of Honor fans out there, and everybody watching through YouTube, on Facebook, and especially WCC, where wrestling is #1 in all minds. Ring of Honor is this Saturday night, Ring of Honor best in the world, and no, I'm not talking about CM Punk. We have 8 matches going on this Saturday night, and I'm also going to talk about the big match that will be on the taped show on Sunday. But before we can get to that, before we can even get to Sunday's show, we have to get to, well, Saturdays, of course. So let's start off with the first match we're going to be talking about. BJ Whitmer takes on the Prodigy, Mike Bennett, with Maria Kanellis, who I can never pronounce her last name fucking correctly. Should be interesting. I'm going to take Mike Bennett on this one. I just feel like he should get a big push eventually. There is a lot of rumors, and you know how the old saying goes, you should take a rumor with a grain of fucking salt. That he may be going to TNA or WWE, you know, who knows. I don't believe it. I think it's just rumors and them just trying to make people watch Mike Bennett. Again, my opinion. He's a good talent, and I'm going to take the Prodigy on this one. Should be an interesting match. Next, the match of the night, in my opinion, and will steal the fucking show. Michael Elgin, Mr. Unbreakable, will take on the Sicilian Psychopath, Tommaso Ciampa, in a special challenge match. Now, Michael Elgin will be trying to prove God did not create men equal, and he will continue this as he is the #1 contender for the Ring of Honor title after Matt Hardy gets his title match. As far as for Tommaso Ciampa, he's just coming back from injury. He wants to prove himself. He wants to prove to everybody he is back. He's not going to like the leg injury. Hold him down. Should be a good match, but I got to take Michael Elgin on this one. He's been on a roll as of late and should be continuing his roll onto the Ring of Honor title match. Up next, we got a rematch from Honor in the heart of Texas, as Roderick Strong, representing Camp Strong, of course, will take on Adam Cole. Now, Adam Cole's got, I don't know what's his deal. Some of the wins and losses have been controversial, and particularly the one a few weeks ago, where he won thanks to Steve Corino and S.C.U.M. Is Adam Cole going to join S.C.U.M? I mean, he is friends with them out of the ring, so it's going to be interesting. But I am taking the man who's been television champion, Ring of Honor champion, and Ring of Honor tag team champion, Roderick Strong in this one. Camp Strong, baby. It stands for championship. Yeah, I cannot speak English today. I'm not going to even try to repeat that because there might be little children watching. So I'm not going to even say what camp means because I'm nice. At least this time. Next, Ring of Honor World Television Championship Triple Threat Rules. Matt Taven will defend his belt against, representing S.C.U.M, Jimmy Jacobs, and, ooh yeah, Jay Lethal, dig it! I'm going to take S.C.U.M, aka Jimmy Jacobs, on this one. I just feel this weekend will be about S.C.U.M. So yeah, and I'll explain why when we get to after the Ring of Honor title match. Yeah, I'm going to take Jimmy Jacobs. Of course, if you're going to be realistic, Lethal probably has the veteran advantage and probably been in more of these kinds of matches. I got to go with Jimmy Jacobson because of the fact that he's going to have Steve Corino, he's going to have S.C.U.M watching his back, and I got to go with the numbers on that one. Now, originally it was just supposed to be Taven and Lethal. If it was going to stay like that, I probably would have picked Lethal, but with Jimmy Jacobs being thrown in, got to go with S.C.U.M on this one. Next, Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. It would be reDRagon, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly taking on S.C.U.M, who will be represented by Rhett, Titus, and Cliff Clampton, who I cannot pronounce his last name either. Taking on CNC Wrestling Factory, Caprice, Coleman, and Cedric Alexandra. I'm going to take S.C.U.M on this one as well. I think this is redemption for Rhett Titus, who, remember, he was tag team champion until Kenny King decided to hightail it out of Ring of Honor, because Kenny King is a little bitch who makes Zack Ryder look good as far as I'm concerned. And you know I love Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. I can't go against S.C.U.M this time, guys. I'm sorry. I hope reDRagon wins, but I gotta be realistic on this one. Next, the match that a lot of people have wanted, and they're gonna get their wish. Steen will take on, apparently, the savior of S.C.U.M, the apparently who, as Carino says, is the second coming, Matt Hardy. I'm going to take Matt Hardy on this one. You know, I think Steen is going to try to beat the holy hell out of Matt Hardy. I just feel Matt Hardy, with the way S.C.U.M is everything set up this weekend, I'm looking at it, S.C.U.M is going to dominate. It's going to be a night of heels, so if you love the heels in this sport, you're going to love Ring of Honor this weekend. Matt Hardy to win this match. Next, the main event. The Ring of Honor World title. Jay Briscoe taking on his brother Mark Briscoe. Hey, nobody fights better than family. I'm going to take Jay on this one. You know, I think the fans will be cheering for Mark. How can I say this? I just believe Jay is champion a little bit more. You know, I'm not a fan of either Briscoe brothers. That's my opinion. I've always said there may be somebody you like, I hate, and there may be somebody I like, you hate. It's a fact. Now, I will make a guarantee, though. I feel whoever wins will be turning heel after this weekend is all over and said and done. I will guarantee that. And I feel Jay would probably work better as a heel than Mark. Again, my opinion. I'm sure a lot of you would disagree. Some may agree. It depends on who you are. Now, before I even tell you about Sunday's big match, let's just go over the picks one more time. I got Mike Bennett, Michael Elgin, Roderick Strong, Jimmy Jacobs, Rhett Titus and Clef Clampton, Matt Hardy, and Jay Briscoe rocking out best in the world with a big old W. But let's talk about the match that everybody will be seeing on Sunday's tapings. It will be back once again, Steel Cage Warfare. It will be the first time since January 2009 at the Cage Coliseum event. That night was very different, somewhat different to what it is now. This time, it's Team Ring of Honor taking on S.C.U.M, and it holds the fate of Ring of Honor. If Team Elgin, Lethal, BJ Whitman, and whoever wins the Ring of Honor title Saturday night, if they are victorious, then S.C.U.M will cease to be, and Steve Carino will apologize for his actions, as well as bend to the will of matchmaker Nigel McGuinness. However, if Jacobs, Titus, Rhino, and Clampton are victorious, then the future of Ring of Honor will rest in the hands of Carino, as he will take McGuinness's position and become the new matchmaker for Ring of Honor. He will have the power to kill Ring of Honor. So this is the most important night for Ring of Honor in 11 years. Now, the rules for this match are as followed. Eliminations can occur at any time by pinfall or submission. Coin flip before the match to determine the advantage. 2 men start and will wrestle for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, a member from the team who won the coin flip enters. Entries then alternate between every 2 minutes. This is pretty much war games for this new generation. Who will win the Steel Cage Warfare? Well, as I already said, I believe this is going to be the weekend of S.C.U.M. So, I believe this will be the weekend known as suffering, chaos, ugliness, and mayhem. S.C.U.M will conquer this weekend, in my humble opinion. That is my official look at Best in the World weekend, which is, you can watch Best in the World this Saturday night. Either there live in Baltimore, Maryland at the DuBois Arena, or you can watch it on internet pay-per-view. And of course, if you're going to be in Baltimore, you can also go there Sunday for the taped show. If you cannot, well, probably just tune in to ringofhonor.com, because I'm sure they will talk about what has happened. This is the DOUG signing off, saying I hope you enjoy Ring of Honor this weekend. Have a great week, and I will see you next time for, who knows, Money in the Bank? Mortal Kombat? Who knows? But until then, good night.